Hello everyone! Welcome to the next installment of Waiting in Motherhood on today's Mom Minute Monday. Today's verse is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It is what some may term an oldie but a goodie. A verse that's often quoted so much, but I think it's very appropriate for waiting in motherhood, because today we're briefly going to talk about this aspect of trust that goes on with this waiting in motherhood. So Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths." Some translations even say he will make your paths straight. I think there's this aspect of lacking trust while we're waiting, because sometimes when we wait for so long, we begin to doubt, and the doubting definitely does not come from the Lord. It comes from the enemy, who's planting those little bitty seeds of doubt, and the longer that we have to wait, the more anxious we can feel in the waiting period of whatever that we're waiting for. So there is a large part of trust and faith and not leaning on our own understanding, our own thoughts, the little bitty details that get woven in there of whatever is consuming this waiting period, this season that we're in. And so leaning upon the Lord in all of our ways. In all your ways, acknowledge him. So lean in and press into him. So how do we do that? Like, what does that look like? So for me, it looks like when I rise in the morning after I am awake and alert, it is praying and asking him, Lord, help me lean on you today. Help me press into you today. Lord, in this period of waiting, I am exhausted. I am anxious. I'm worried. Help me to relinquish that to you and rest in the promises that you give. Proverbs says, in all your ways acknowledge, he will make your paths straight. He's going to direct your paths, and he's already doing that. And so often the path that we're walking, when we reach that wall, that waiting period, we so badly just want to, oh, it's a roadblock, let's go in the other direction. But that's not necessarily what we're supposed to do, specifically as moms. So how do we even do that? How do we properly wait and remain faithful when our children are watching us too? Every morning when you rise, and even throughout the day, it's a daily thing in cultivating that trust, that faith that the Lord has got it over what we want and our control is going to bring so much more peace and more calm in our souls. So mamas, today, whatever you've got going on, commit at some point today when you rise, acknowledge, Lord, help me to trust. Lord, help me in this waiting period. Help me to lean on you and your understanding. Your ways are greater than my ways. Your ways are higher than my ways. And the more that you do that, the more it just becomes easier to daily press in and just dwell in the presence of God in your motherhood. And as you're doing it, your children are going to see it. And this was a really good reminder for me too. So thank you for letting me share this with you. And next week we're going to segue into the lonely aspect of waiting. So until then, enjoy your Monday and rest in him, mamas. Bye.